Hi, this is Laura Widener. I'm the Quality Coordinator for K-State Global Campus. I'm going to talk a bit about effective online discussions, and I hope that this training will help you with understanding how to set expectations in your course for the discussion process. I also hope it facilitates and helps you pre-plan the process of managing discussions. We'll review a few best practices and give you some ideas on how to create engaging and interesting topics, and also identify strategies and tools. The presentations after this have several of our faculty here at K-State and their ideas and what they do. So a recent Learning House survey confirmed that students want to be a part of a community. 57% of the students want to regularly engage with classmates and instructors. 86% were okay with meeting synchronously at least once per course. But the online discussion process can be the asynchronous piece, and it can help build on prior learning and help prep for future learning. It facilitates that community development, allows students to reflect before they share, and it ensures that all learners participate. There's 3 times more communication occurring in an online discussion than in a face-to-face course. So why does it matter that we set discussion expectations? Students need to understand the why and the how of your expectations within your class. They also need to understand that it's a safe learning environment and how they can communicate safely, since there's no way to read facial expressions and body language. You can post netiquette rules. You can introduce yourself to start setting that social environment. You can survey your students to get their input on what they expect from the class. Set up one location for questions and help build their confidence in the course process. So we have a netiquette statement available on our website. You can also develop the rules as a group. You can consider doing a learner contract or an orientation quiz in which you have the students confirm that they understand these rules. And we highly encourage you to use a rubric so that your expectations are very clear. Creating strong discussion structure is really important. You need to have a very clear topic and communicate the due dates of the initial post and any responses, making sure that you clarify the quantity of their post and also the quality. If you're going to require APA style, make sure you've explained that. It can be very valuable to model a quality post and response, and that rubric can really help set the level. So here's an example of a rubric. This will be available on our website, and really it's up to you how you customize a rubric for your class. The points will differ with each class, whether or not grammar is important. You need to decide what each of these types of criteria mean to you. You can add or remove criteria, but make sure it is meaningful for you and for your students. It can be very helpful to offer technical help to the students as well. So think about posting these Canvas help guides to let them know how to include a hyperlink or attach a video, or even post a discussion. It may be the first time they've participated in an online discussion. So how do we make our discussions more effective? Let's talk about a few strategies, and the first is to make sure you're very clear about the discussion types. You can have that informational or social piece where you have a student lounge for non-academic communication, a place where students are going to ask questions, but you also need to have that educational focus, of course. Module discussions, small group discussions. You can also use this for peer review and student participation. It's really important that you ask good questions. They need to be tied to course content, of course, Very valuable to tie in current events or applied concepts so the students are thinking about how their learning applies to the real world. Of course, you want open-ended questions, but really challenge them to move to that higher order thinking. Consider alternative response options. Maybe they post a link to a website, maybe they create a short video. It doesn't always have to be writing. And always provide them some effective feedback so they can know that they are responding in the way that you want them to. So we're going to learn from the experts. The next two videos are numerous faculty here at K-State. Kakali Bhattacharya, Cindy Devis, Kathleen Haas-Cruz, and Suzanne Pora are in the first video. Doris Carroll and Knarkendorfel, Linda Yarrow, and Susan Yelich-Binyetsky are in the second video. I hope you find their tips valuable, and please let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help.